If I told you that one of the most iconic off-road SUVs in history, a name that practically built its reputation on deserts, jungles, mountains, and rally championships, is finally returning after years of silence, you'd probably say, no way. But it's happening. The legend. The Mitsubishi Pajero is coming back in 2026. And this time, Mitsubishi didn't just revive it, they rebuilt it with the intention of shaking up the SUV world again. Toyota, Ford, Jeep, Land Rover, they're all watching this comeback very closely because the Pajero isn't just another SUV, it's the rebirth of a machine that once dominated everything it touched. For years, fans begged Mitsubishi to bring the Pajero back. And honestly, nobody expected the company to actually do it. The Pajero felt like one of those legends that would just remain in nostalgic videos and old Dakar rally clips. But Mitsubishi had other plans, quiet plans. And now the world is finally catching a glimpse of what's coming. And trust me, the new Pajero doesn't disappoint. The biggest shock? Mitsubishi didn't modernize the Pajero by softening it like many brands do. They didn't turn it into another city-focused crossover with fake off-road features. They didn't make it a family-friendly soft SUV with rounded lines and hybrid badges everywhere. No. Mitsubishi went in the complete opposite direction. They made the 2026 Pajero bold, boxy, muscular, and unmistakably rugged. Exactly what people loved about it in the first place. The design language is instantly recognizable. Sharp edges, thick fenders, wide shoulders, a front end that looks like it can demolish a boulder without a scratch. It's raw, mechanical, and intimidating in a good way. The front fascia gets Mitsubishi's updated dynamic shield design, but here it finally looks right. Aggressive LED headlights, a squared-off grille, beefy skid plates, and a stance that screams capability. From the side profile, the tall greenhouse, straight body lines, and strong proportions immediately bring back the classic Pajero DNA. No coupe-y SUV nonsense, no unnecessary curves, just a proper old-school 4x4 silhouette with modern finishing. And at the back, the tailgate-mounted spare tire, yes, it's back, instantly tells you this isn't an SUV pretending to be rugged. This one is rugged. People online are losing their minds over it. Comment sections are exploding. Off-road communities are calling it the SUV comeback of the decade, and honestly, they might be right. But the looks are only half the story. What's under the skin is even more important. The 2026 Pajero is built on a body-on-frame platform, the same architecture that underpins proper off-road monsters. This alone tells you Mitsubishi is serious. The Pajero is not coming to play in the soft crossover category, it's aiming straight at the segment dominated by the Toyota Prado, Toyota Land Cruiser 250, Ford Everest, Jeep Wrangler, and Land Rover Defender. Under the hood, Mitsubishi is reportedly offering multiple powertrains depending on market. A 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder with hybrid assistance is the main setup. Now, some fans were worried when they heard four-cylinder, but trust me, this is not a weak engine. With hybrid boost, torque delivery is instant, power is strong, and fuel efficiency is significantly better than previous Pajero generations. Estimates suggest around 280 to 300 horsepower combined, with torque figures that easily surpass older V6 models. And the hybrid system isn't here for eco-friendliness. Mitsubishi wants to enhance low-end torque, exactly what off-roaders need for crawling, climbing, and deep mud. Electric torque fills the gaps where turbo engines usually lag. That means smoother, more confident power whether you're on a highway or climbing rocky trails. But there's something even more exciting. Mitsubishi is working on a high-output plug-in hybrid variant based on its Outlander PHV technology, but scaled up massively. Imagine having instant electric torque for technical off-roading with the reliability of a gasoline engine backing you up. That's a serious advantage over diesel-only competitors. Of course, a real Pajero can't just look tough. It needs the hardware to survive anything. And that's exactly where Mitsubishi brings their A-game. Full-time four-wheel drive, locking center differential, multiple off-road modes, heavy-duty suspension tuning, reinforced underbody protection, and a ladder frame platform stiffened for both comfort and extreme durability. This thing is built to work, to climb, to explore, to go places where crossovers would give up instantly. And that's why people are excited, because for years, SUVs have become softer and more city-oriented. The 2026 Pajero is reversing that trend. It's bringing back the spirit of real SUVs. Inside the cabin, Mitsubishi has completely reimagined the Pajero. This isn't the old-school interior with hard plastics everywhere. This time, durability meets modern luxury. You get a massive infotainment display, a fully digital instrument cluster, premium leather seats, aluminum accents, soft-touch materials, and a cabin layout that feels more like a modern Land Cruiser Challenger than a Mitsubishi. And this balance, rugged exterior, premium interior, is exactly what buyers want today. A vehicle that can survive a desert, but also makes you feel comfortable driving your family to dinner. Something that feels like an adventure machine, not just a stripped-down utility box. But here's the part nobody expected. Mitsubishi wants this Pajero to be global. North America, Middle East, Australia, Southeast Asia, Europe, everywhere. The original Pajero earned its fame worldwide, and Mitsubishi knows the name still has huge power. This could be their most important international launch in decades.
Now, let's talk about the threat factor. Because whether they admit it or not, other automakers are nervous. The 2026 Prado just landed and is already getting overshadowed by Pajero hype. The Ford Everest has been dominating markets like Australia, but a reborn Pajero could put serious pressure on it. Land Rover's Defender is premium, but extremely expensive. The Pajero might undercut it while delivering similar capability. Even Jeep Wrangler fans are paying attention. The Pajero name carries weight, real weight. It's not a marketing invention. It's a name with Dakar history, the SUV that won the Dakar Rally an insane 12 times, something no other production SUV has ever achieved. That's part of its DNA. That's credibility brands can't manufacture. And Mitsubishi is fully embracing this heritage in their comeback campaign. They're not running from the past, they're reviving it. The new Pajero is being promoted as the return of a legend, and honestly, that's exactly what people want to hear. But the comeback isn't just emotional, it's strategic. Mitsubishi knows the SUV market is shifting. EVs are getting expensive, charging networks aren't improving fast enough, people still want capable gasoline vehicles, and hybrids are becoming the perfect balance for power and efficiency. And rugged SUVs are experiencing a massive resurgence. Look at the sales numbers for Land Cruiser, 4Runner, Defender, Bronco. So, the 2026 Pajero isn't just a nostalgic revival. It's Mitsubishi's way of jumping back into a rapidly expanding off-road market at exactly the right time. And here's where it gets even more interesting: pricing. Mitsubishi has always positioned themselves below Toyota and Land Rover, same capability, lower price. If they follow the same strategy for the new Pajero, they could absolutely dominate. Imagine a modern, hybrid, body-on-frame SUV priced several $1,000s below the Land Cruiser 250. That's a recipe for market disruption. Buyers who want reliability but don't want to overpay will look at the Pajero. Buyers who want capability but can't afford a Defender will look at the Pajero. Buyers who want something different, something bold, will look at the Pajero. This is why the hype is so strong. It's not just that the Pajero is back, it's back at the perfect moment. As we move closer to 2026, prototypes are being tested, spy photos are circulating, concept sketches are trending all over automotive forums, and interest is exploding on YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit. Every tiny update gets millions of views. That's how powerful the Pajero name is. And once the official reveal happens, expect the internet to go crazy. Expect massive demand. Expect waiting lists. Expect people trading in their aging SUVs just to get their hands on the new legend. Because the Pajero isn't coming back quietly. It's coming back to prove something. It's coming back to remind the world what a real SUV looks like. It's coming back to challenge everything in its class. The 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero is more than a comeback. It's a statement. A loud one, a bold one, a legendary one. And when it finally hits the roads, the SUV market will feel the impact. The legend is back, and it's ready to crush the competition.